Hi everyone.
Hi.
Today we are doing a Q&A. We haven't done one for ages, so
no, we haven't.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we got some questions on YouTube, on the community page or whatever, and on Instagram. I thought we would start with Sharon asked a lot of questions, so we'll do like a quick fire.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
First of all, I'm Erica. This is Dan.
I'm Dan.
We're really bad at that. Okay, Sharon, ready? Quick fire.
I'm ready.
How tall are you two?
I'm 5'8".
I'm 168 centimeters.
You're 5'6". I'm 5'8". I know
Why
that.
are we doing it in feet?
I'm 170 something, but I can never remember. So this isn't very rapid fire already. First question. 5'8".
How many and where have you travelled to?
Oh, we've travelled to a lot of places. Erica's travelled to a lot more places than me, but we've travelled to a lot of places in Europe, the US. We haven't done all of the US, but we've done Hawaii, a fair bit of the West Coast, a very small amount of the East Coast.
Alaska.
Fiji, a lot of the South Pacific.
New Zealand. And I've done a lot in Africa. Who chose the kitty cats?
Well, I found them on Facebook, and
they were rescue ones.
They were rescue cats, and we found them and we went and visited them, and there was 4, and we chose the 2 that we have. Scout was playing with me instantly, so we chose her, and then there was 2 white ones, and we just chose one of them.
I think we were initially going for 1, and we came with 2.
We came with 2. And the name, we wanted a name that was kind of went together. So we kind of Googled like pet names, pairs kind of thing. And there was heaps, but we liked Scout and Gem, which is from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yes. Do you like dogs?
Yeah, I don't have anything against dogs, but I don't think I would own dogs. We like owning cats.
Cats are low maintenance compared to dogs.
And easier for travelling as well.
Yeah, and we have a dog next door that barks, and I think we like dogs. Nothing wrong with dogs. We just wouldn't have a dog at the moment. Who knows? How many siblings do you have?
So I have 3. I have 2 brothers and a sister.
I have 1 sister. If you could pick where you'd like to live for the next 10 years, where would it be?
That's such a hard question. But I feel like Newcastle is pretty much home now. And if we were to live somewhere else, it would be for way less than 10 years. It might be 1 or 2 years somewhere. And we would probably move back to Newcastle as the base. So I think Newcastle. I also have a thing about living in Wollongong at some point, but I don't think I would get 10 years from Erica in Wollongong.
I think here, just because of like being close to my parents at the moment, and we've kind of done some stuff to the house, so we feel more comfortable here as well. Your favourite colour?
Purple.
That's my favourite colour.
We can have the same favourite colour.
No, that's lame. What's your favourite dessert?
Mousse. Chocolate mousse. Or cheesecake, both. Chocolate
cheesecake.
Chocolate cheesecake.
Ice cream for me, I would probably say. Your favourite drink, alcoholic, non-alcoholic?
I mean, Pepsi Max is probably my favourite drink. I drink it all the time.
Probably coffee. You wouldn't say tea?
If I had to choose between tea and Pepsi Max, I'd probably choose Pepsi Max. But I probably drink more tea, to be fair. But, I couldn't choose.
Alcoholic?
I'm liking ginger beer at the moment, but we don't do a lot of drinking.
No, we don't. I haven't been drinking much alcohol at all. If I was, I would have maybe Prosecco or like a margarita or something like that. What kind of music do you listen to?
Pop, I would probably say. Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber. Those kinds of... Well, what would you say yours is? Yours is more dance pop, maybe. You like a bit more dancey in your pop than me. I like a bit more kind of acoustic, probably.
Yeah, you like more folk.
Yeah.
Kind of. We like all types of music as well, though. I wouldn't say it's
country.
Just those things.
Erica doesn't like country.
And last but not least, do either of you enjoy dancing?
Welcome, Jem. Just opened the door.
Jem's just busted in.
I'd like to dance, but it would need to be in a very specific situation.
Not in public.
No, when I usually get my dance in is every 2 years at the Accord conference, which is our conference. We have a big thing at a dinner at the end, and there's usually dancing, and that is when I would usually dance.
Or at a family, someone's 60th or something,
or a
if they
wedding
have a
or
dance
something.
floor.
Yeah, but we wouldn't go somewhere and dance.
And we're not doing any
Salsa.
partner dancing or anything. It's just bad old people moves. Heather said, what do you consider as the best low carb replacement, both taste wise and for cooking with?
Low carb sugar replacement.
Yeah, sorry, what did I say?
Low carb replacement.
Oh, low carb sugar replacement. Probably allulose.
But we don't get it here in Australia.
No, otherwise I like the Lakanto monk fruit erythritol blend. The Lakanto one. And what's your favourite thing to do just for fun?
God,
that's so hard, isn't it? What do we like to do for fun?
This is awkward. Just for fun? I don't know. I mean, I have been enjoying playing video games in the last couple of years, but I don't do it much. But that would be for fun. It's not for anything else.
Yeah, probably. Or I like going for a swim. Is that for fun?
You also enjoy baking and cooking and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
When it's not feeling like it's part of your job.
Yeah, it's not dinner or something. Yeah. Yeah, cooking, baking, swimming, going on a little day trip or something like that. We're lame up.
This is bad.
We don't have any fun.
We're not fun.
Have you got any more holidays planned in the near future?
So we are about to go on a reasonably big driving.
That was Susie, by the way.
We're looking at going on a big driving holiday up to Queensland, and we're stopping in Roma for one night, and then Townsville, Airlie Beach, Gladstone, Heron Island, Rules Beach, Harvey Bay, Brunswick Heads, and then home.
Yeah, so it'll be about 2.5 weeks.
It's closer to 3, yeah.
So that is exciting. But apart from that, we don't have anything else planned, and we kind of haven't got anything planned overseas. I don't know when.
There won't be overseas this year, I don't think.
Yeah.
Possibly next year. We'll see how we're faring. Next year, the Women's Soccer World Cup is in Australia. So I definitely want to see all the Australian games if I can, depending on the location and work and stuff. But so...
And they were in New Zealand and Australia, weren't they?
Yeah, but none of the Australian ones are in New Zealand. They're all here, and all of the New Zealand games are in.
That makes sense. Carolyn asked, will you have an outdoor eating area table set for the new backyard? We will at some point probably have more of a lounge style one with a coffee table. I don't think we'll have a dining table, just because we're not...
That's not how we would use it, and we're not big, we're probably not going to be doing big entertaining groups out there. It's more going to be for us, and I think a lounge style is going to suit what we'll use it for more than a full table.
Yes, but at the moment we're not in a position financially to be doing that, so at some point we will, but we'll just make use of what we've got at the moment. Yeah,
so we currently have 2 sets of 2 chairs with a small table. One of them has cushions and kind of footstools connected to it, so that's currently on the deck part. And then there's a little patio paved area where we've put the fire pit, and we've got the kind of older small tables and chairs there, which will work at the moment until we feel ready to, because the outdoor furniture stuff we've been looking at is also really expensive.
Yeah, it is. And the ones that we like.
Yeah, so it could cost $3 or $4 grand, so we'll just work with what we've got for a while.
Yes. AA said, will you ever do weekly vlogs rather than fortnightly? Probably not, just because it's a lot to film a vlog for us every weekend.
It's also like hard for content, like to actually show you something that we're doing, because
even though it doesn't seem like we're doing much a lot of the time, I guess.
yeah, we actually do think about what we're going to put in a vlog, what we're going to film, and you know, quite often not every weekend will have something to actually film
or feel like doing it either.
Yeah,
because you have to be in the right mood to do it.
And also we both work other jobs during the week, and I think if we both worked on Have Butter Will Travel full time, vlogging weekly would be more realistic, but at the moment it's not realistic for us to vlog every week, but fortnightly works. Sometimes we will film them, you know, 2 or 3 weekends in a row, and then just kind of filter in some other things around it.
Sort of have to work it around our life, because sometimes we're, you know, going away to family things or whatever. So that's where we're at the moment. And she also asked, or he or she also asked, do you think we would ever leave Newcastle again? You seem to have a nice, cozy life there.
Yeah, so we kind of covered that in the other question before, but I think Newcastle will be our permanent base, and that there might be a possibility where we would work somewhere else for a year or two, like we did with the Melbourne thing. So when we went to Melbourne, we kept our house, so we owned this house here, we kept it, we rented it out. We went to Melbourne for
4 years.
4 years, and then we came back and moved back into this house. So I feel like this house will be our base long term.
Yeah.
And if we live somewhere else, it will be, you know, a year or two max probably.
Okay, this same person also said, you girls seem to have the best long-term relationship. Any advice?
Like each other? No, well, we actually like each other and have always liked each other, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but we like spending time together.
Yeah, that's true. And we have similar interests, which I know some people probably think we do too much together, but we actually like doing things, and we like doing things together.
Yeah. And just be aware, our relationship is not perfect. You only see what we're willing to film. We definitely don't have the perfect relationship, but we work at it and we want to be with each other, and I think that is...
Yeah, and we both want to be happy as well.
Yeah.
So...
you went awkward then.
Did I? Like what?
Like you were like, I don't know whether I want to talk about our relationship. Oh my God.
This...
Own 2 cats. That they will try every possibility to get between you. Jem, right? Even when we're just like in bed in the morning and they come in, she will come in between us. Sitting on the couch, in between us.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always in the middle. I was just trying to work out this person's username. That's probably what I was looking
okay,
at.
right.
MNSOH7. How did you two meet? We get asked this a bit.
Yeah, and I don't know why we're embarrassed by it. We shouldn't be.
But it's also some sort of miracle. Would you
It is a
agree?
miracle. It is a miracle, because Erica had not long gotten out of a long-term relationship. I had literally been dumped out of a semi-long-term relationship. I had been going to this kind of meet-up group thing in Newtown called Lesbian Open House. I'd been going there with the previous partner for about a year, and I mean, how Erica ever ended up here, I have no idea, because this would have been stepping outside her comfort zone in the most extreme way ever.
Yes, given that I'm like a shy introvert, going to a social group where I knew absolutely no one. It's not like I was going with someone.
No, you went
else.
all by yourself. I don't know how it happened. She knew I was there, that's why.
And I sat next to Shauna, who was a friend of yours.
Yeah.
And I think she kind of
introduced me
us.
and Amanda. There was just a little group that started kind of sitting near each other and going to the pub and kind of talking, and it just kind of developed from there.
Do we have any favourite? Tim asked our favourite restaurants in Newcastle.
We probably don't have.
Okay, for breakfast we probably do Mockingbird at Hamilton. Really like it there.
Bolton Street Pantry.
When we can be bothered to go
out for
there and try
breakfast
and
now.
get a table, just because it's very busy. But yeah, Mockingbird, Bolton Street Pantry.
Which is in town in Newcastle.
Where else do we like to go out for breakfast?
We haven't even been doing that much
No.
recently.
We really liked, we went out, we were talking about it the other day, to Rustica, which is on Newcastle
we
Beach.
really liked
We
it
went
there.
there for our anniversary last year. That was really nice. Recently we went to Lightyear's Asian Diner, which is a new restaurant. It's a chain from like Byron Bay that's just opened up in Newcastle.
It was
probably-
fine, but I thought it was expensive.
We were a bit underwhelmed.
Yeah.
We went to Meat, like,
MEET.
yeah, Meat, but it's like a
Brazilian barbecue.
Argentinian grill kind of place. We liked it there.
That's probably it.
Yeah,
We don't eat out that much.
no. And what
We
about
do go.
Sydney?
We also go to the park. Like we play trivia.
Yeah.
So we go to the Newcastle Yacht Club and we play trivia there every second Tuesday. The food is fine. It kind of swings and roundabouts as to how good the food is there. But we do go there a lot. We've also been playing trivia at the Argentine. I probably wouldn't recommend the food there. But the trivia is fun.
Tim asked about restaurants in Sydney as well. We don't really go there. I guess, like, since the pandemic, we probably haven't been there enough to
No.
justify anything.
We like the in town. It's like the grounds of Alexandria, but it's not that.
Yeah, the city.
City grounds or something,
City
is it
grounds
called?
or something
We don't
like
mind that for breakfast if we're there.
And it's good because you can book. That's what we like about it. So, Kelly asked, "Are we going to be watching the AFLW competition now the Swans have a team?" I didn't know they had a team.
The Swans girl or women's team will start this year, so I think the comp will start the end of August, start of September.
So
they've
there's
just
more
done
to
the draft.
There's more to it.
Oh, right.
I'm a hardcore Adelaide Crows fan, both AFL and AFLW, so always up for more footy talk. Well, I'll just say I could care less. Dan?
I really enjoy watching the Swans, but I don't watch all the AFL games or anything like that. I make an effort to watch the Swans. I will have a go at watching the women's and see how it goes. It's usually when they're playing, it's kind of summer and we've got other things on, but I'll see about the girls, but I just
You've
like
never
watching.
been into the AFLW that much, have you?
No, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. Also, Kelly, now Scouts.
Far out. These cats.
Kelly also had messaged us asking about Dan versus the kitchen, so I thought it might be good to give an update on that.
Yeah,
if
so
anyone
there-
else was wondering.
There has been a few people asking about Dan versus the kitchen and where's it gone? Are they not just finding it properly?
If you don't know what that is, we used to do a live every
on Monday.
Monday night.
And I had gotten to a point where I just wasn't enjoying doing it anymore, and part of that was because I started at Costco, I was finishing work at 6, I wasn't getting home till 6:30, and it wasn't me cooking dinner anymore. So the whole concept of it was that I wanted to cook dinner once a week, and we thought, why not film it? So that's kind of where it started. And it used to be on at like 5 o'clock. I would come home from work and I would cook dinner and everyone would kind of watch. And then when I started at Costco, we would eat before we would do it, and Erica would already have the meal cooked. So it was then me just cooking whatever.
Yeah.
And it just didn't
You got
feel...
to the point where you were dreading it, and it was
Yeah.
like, okay, like,
Yeah, so we just stopped doing it at the moment. It may come back in a different form or whatever. We'll just leave it the way it is at the moment.
yeah. And as Kelly said, like, it was nice us being, and we like she said she enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it as well. It was like we had
Interaction.
yeah, actual direct interaction with people,
Yeah.
which was why we enjoyed doing it. But the circumstances just aren't working out at the moment. Maybe one day that will be different.
And before that, we were doing lives in Facebook once a week where we would just chat about something.
Then we ran out of things to talk about.
Yeah, and we kind of don't mind that format, but we just don't have anything in particular to talk about. So we do enjoy the back and forth interaction of a live and people being able to ask us questions live. But we just found it just wasn't a smooth thing because we didn't necessarily have anything to talk about. We were talking about specific topics with low carb, but we're not going to be doing that anymore. So we're a bit of a loss as to, we'd be happy to do lives, but we're just not sure what we would actually talk about.
Okay. These two questions are kind of related, so I'll do them both at once. So Irene B asked, are you still following a keto lifestyle? And Andrew Mansauer on Instagram said, do you eat more carbs nowadays, potatoes, rice? So I guess they're similar kind of questions.
What was the first one? Keto. We're definitely not doing keto anymore. We are just trying to find our way in the world of what we're kind of eating at the moment. We're trying to not have as much restriction around what we're eating, but trying to find the right balance.
Yes, that's
is
probably
that how
a good
you
way
would
of doing it, but we're
describe
definitely eating more potatoes and rice, and we're not following a keto lifestyle, would you say?
Yep.
Would you, Andrew also asked, would you want to retire in Newcastle?
No, I can't even think about retiring. That feels like a long way
We're of
away.
that generation, I don't know that we'll ever get to retire, right? Because, you know, money.
But
I don't know. I don't think we probably would, but maybe we would. Probably not in this house.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll who knows what life will bring, you know, when we're 65, 70, who knows. But we don't have a plan. Like, we don't have anything that, like, when we retire, we want to do this. We just don't. I don't know that we've even ever talked about it with each other or thought about it.
Never. Yeah, interesting. And the last question, what are your favourite new Coles or Woolies finds?
I don't even go to the supermarket anymore. I literally only
Costco?
shop at Costco.
What about new Costco finds? Are there any?
I don't know about new. They've been doing some new stuff in the kind of deli where the cheeses and stuff are. There's a brisket in there that I kind of want to try, but it's $40 and it's cooked, and I just don't want to risk, if I don't like it, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Were new finds in there. I don't know that there's anything super duper that we've found at Costco that's new. We like the coastal cheese. We've talked about that before. We've been loving buying a full block of Parmigiano Reggiano and grating it in the Thermomix, and we've been loving that. But new finds in terms of Costco, I don't know that there is a new thing at Costco, everything but the bagel type seasoning. It's in a massive thing. We tend to make our own, or we still have a lot of ones here from Trader Joe's and Mingle and stuff, so we don't have a need to buy it, so we probably haven't shown it, but that might be a new thing people are interested in.
Yeah, and speaking of everything but the bagel seasoning, you can now buy it at Woolworths.
In the
Mingle have it. It's in one of those small canisters. It's a white one. And and actually what's good at Woolies now is they have most of the Mingle range in store. You can get the sachets. Now they're in the section where, like, the sachets of sauces and sachets of, like, meal kits kind of things. I don't know how you would, like a bechamel sauce or something. Master Foods. That's where the sachets are, like the curry in a hurry and the taco in the sachets. But then in the spices section, they have the little canisters of spices as well, and they have more options now than they've had. So that's a good find at Woolies. Also at Woolies, I recently spotted some really nice looking flavoured nuts. These was in the health food section. And they're from that brand Something to Crow About, which is a New Zealand brand. We loved their granola when we tried it. So I think these would be interesting. And there was like 3 different flavours. One of them was like barbecue something or other. They looked really nice. A couple of the packets were marked as keto, just for anyone who's interested. So that is cool. Also the Vogel's brand, which is I think another New Zealand brand, they have some of their like nut and seed kind of granolas in Woolworths now. And I mean, this is just mostly because we shop at Woolworths. I haven't really mentioned anything from Coles, have I? But at Woolworths, they had a really awesome range of new Mexican products that I'd tried before from Harris Farm, but I'd never seen them. You know, at our Woolworths, really, it was only like Old El Paso. Like they didn't have, but they had 3 or 4 different brands of new like salsas, beans and all that kind of stuff, which I thought was really cool. What else? Can you think of anything else that we've tried recently?
No.
I saw someone posted that Well Naturally
I saw that today.
have like lollies, gummy type lollies now. I haven't tried
People
them.
said they had maltitol though. So.
Right, okay. So yeah, it's good checking out the health food section because there's quite often new products in there, yeah, that you might not come across otherwise. But yes, that
Is that the end of our Q&A? We've been infiltrated.
yeah.
Someone's just like,
Scout.
yeah, and Scout's just
Scout's
off
not on
camera.
the
She's
camera.
just off camera, but she's right here. Unbelievable.
Yes, that was all the answers to the questions that we received, I think. So thank you everybody who submitted questions. That was fun. It's always interesting
Actually,
to
it's
do
fun.
one of those.
And I like the ones that like aren't food related at all.
Yeah, exactly.
kind of
Just
fun to
like,
answer.
I liked the quick fire
Yeah.
ones actually. That was fun. So thank you so much for watching. Next week we'll be doing a vlog, and Dan is making smash burgers apparently. So
I'm having
looking forward to
a go at that. So we'll see. I haven't done them before. We've bought a special smasher. And we'll see how we go.
Yeah, so that's next week, and then after that we will be
On our trip.
Yeah, so I think the travel vlogs will be coming out, right? So very exciting, and we hope that you subscribe to come along with us on our little Queensland road trip.
If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please give us a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.